Peace to the brothers and sisters. I'm Omari, and today on another episode of Single Dad Experience, I'm basically going to be talking about a better me for me. And what that means is, for a long time, for a really, really, really long time, I had total disrespect for women. And it's not until somebody asked me one day, like, what happens if you have a little girl? And this is before my daughter was born, so of course my answer was, I don't know. I'll probably be mad. But that was, I'm gonna say that was probably more of the just ignorant side of me talking. It's not until I started becoming consciously aware of all the toxins that I was putting in my body from the food I was eating, the negative way I was thinking about myself. Not saying that I had low self-esteem, because my energy was always there. I just didn't know how to channel it in a positive manner until I started to see that all the people that I had around me at that time wanted something from me. So of course they were sucking up all my energy, and I knew it, but I didn't know who it was, because of the fact that I thought everybody that was around me was like, they fucked with a motherfucker. Well, 10 years during this journey of mine of breaking down the old me into the person that you see now, which is one hell of an amazing transformation, if I do say so myself. And on this one, I will pat myself on the back, because those that know me, they could definitely, matter of fact, I don't even need another person to vouch for none of my actions, whether it was good or bad. You'll see, you see. If you don't, you don't. It's not up to me to determine none of the, reactions or the actions of any people that look at these videos. All I can say is I made a transformation that shocked even myself, because of the way I spoke to melanated women, the way I treated melanated women, and definitely the way I had, man, you can't go no worse than just total disrespect, calling them bitches. And that was my favorite word. And it's not until my daughter was born and she smiled at me and I broke down, it's not until then that I truly appreciated life on wow, on a universal scale. Like it was, man, just looking at her come out the womb, and the first person she seen was me, and smile. When I say I broke down and my tears hit her and she just started giggling, when I say that feeling was a feeling that it something just triggered. It triggered, and whatever it triggered in the most harmonic, vibrational, man, my chakra, all of them was in line with everyone. It just, man, if I can take this journey and give y'all every detail of every video shoot of every disrespectful, this not even to glorify, this is to really explain to y'all that I had to be a way better me for me, because I couldn't be that for nobody else. And the crazy thing is, when you know your value to yourself, can nobody devalue you for anything, even if they know they fucked up. you still gonna come out on top because you know your worth. You know you better than anybody know you. And this is what I had to learn. And it took me 10 years to really learn not just that lesson, but many more lessons that I will talk about, as we go on in these videos. And even if, some of y'all want to have open discussions about certain things, like, listen, man, feel free to leave anything in the comment. You don't have to, you don't have to be disrespectful or derogatory or nothing, but listen, man, speak your mind. Trust me. Speak your mind, man. Like, I salute all y'all melanated brothers who single dads like myself, because trust me, man, I explained to my babies in the same way I talk to y'all, like I explained in previous videos. Man, I talk to my babies like they grown, so they understand, like, I don't pull no punches. I stop whooping they ass. And I'm gonna even give y'all a video about discipline. We're gonna have a discussion about that, because some of us that's on this is probably old school, so we know what a real ass whooping feel like. But for those who, hey man, more power to y'all. But believe me when I tell you, I'm so blessed. I'm blessed that I have my children. And for me to have my children, for everything that I went through, and if y'all look at some of my previous videos, y'all definitely understand when I say, man, I had to be a better me for me, because I had so much on my plate. The fight that I had to fight just within my own self was like me fighting Mike Tyson. Then the fight that I had to fight with her, meaning my kid's mother, was a whole nother fight. It's like fighting the young Mike Tyson. And then fighting with the state, that's like a whole different Mike Tyson, like the Mike Tyson after he won the belt Mike Tyson. It was like, man, so many different fights that I really thought I was going to lose these fights. But I overcame them. I definitely overcame them, man. And I don't know if y'all believe in karma, but like, seriously, man, I truly believe like this was my path to be a parent, but maybe not less so much of a single dad. But it happened, and it was going to happen. It was going to happen because I called it. Y'all might not believe in it, man, but the universe hear everything that y'all say, man, and it do come. It just don't come when you ask. I don't know about that Bible stuff. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't know nothing about this Bible stuff, but my spirituality and my tuition, just me knowing me. When you speak of positivity, man, things that's positive will pop up. It just ain't gonna pop up right then and then, man. Trust me, man. We all have blessings, whether y'all want to call it the biblical, whatever, spiritual. Man, listen, man. All our ancestors hear everything that we saying. They see everything that we doing. Trust me, man. Most of us that's doing the things we doing, where people will be like, oh, I can't believe they doing this. Listen, man, you was already bred to do this, man. It just wasn't your time when everything was happening. Believe me, man. Believe me. I have an older son that I didn't even take the time to even figure nothing out, because I was too young my damn self. And I just let the state take him without even trying to fight. Do you know how bad that hurt? But when I had another chance to fight for 2 other lives, like, I lost the first round. But believe me, I didn't even know that I was even going to have 2 other rounds to fight. I had no idea this was going to happen. Trust me. And I ran across plenty of women that I probably could have got pregnant, and it just never happened until this one. And I don't know, man, like maybe this is what it was supposed to be like, because me and my kid's mom, we was like pretty cool, but I think I reassured her that I wasn't gonna go nowhere when I told her, like, if I have to go on child support so that my babies will be safe, you know what I'm saying, I'll do it. And for some reason, you know, the system wasn't going to put her, you know, they wasn't going to do that because she wasn't getting TANF, and maybe that was a blessing. But when when that shit happened, she was like, okay, so this nigga's really with us. I had to, man. They didn't ask to be here. And a lot of that was because I was already battle tested and just didn't know I was. You know, like, those is mine. Those is my seeds. How do you... I already let one seed in the system go. I couldn't see myself letting two more go in the system. And it wasn't an easy fight. It was a hard, stressful fight, but I'm happy that I overcame this whole fight. And you know, sometimes you deal with other adversities like they family, your family, you know, but you can deal with your family, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes dealing with somebody else's family is not the coolest shit in the world. And I'm gonna drop another video. You know, the other video I'm gonna drop is called The Bullshit Before the Bullshit, and y'all gonna understand why it's gonna be called that. But this video right here, like I said, man, it definitely was just a video explaining, like, in order for me to be a better me for me, man, I had to know me, man. I had to want to know me, the good, the bad, and the ugly part of me, man. I had to want to know what made me think, what made me tick, what motivated me. And before my babies, it was nothing, because I had nobody to worry about, because I wasn't taking care of my oldest son. So it was just me living my life. And fast forward, boy, god damn, when they mom did that, she lived her best life for 6 years. I sat there and I laughed to myself and said, oh